What's the number of cigarettes that breathing in wildfire smoke is equivalent to? I'm a scientist who spent years testing air quality for companies, researching air purification methods, and lecturing on the topic. So let's talk. The air quality index in the worst parts of LA today got up to 815. But the more scientific measure is the actual mass of pollution particles per chunk of air, measured in micrograms per cubic meter. The most commonly discussed type of particles are called PM 2.5 because they're 2.5 microns in diameter, which is the size small enough to stay airborne for long periods of time. The smaller nanoparticles might actually be worse, but we'll save that for another video. The problem is we can't just compare the amount of inhaled particles when you smoke cigarettes to the amount that you're inhaling outside right now, because the health impacts of short, large bursts could be pretty different than the long-term continuous exposure. But back in 2016, researchers derived a formula that compared living with a smoker to being exposed to outdoor air pollution, by looking at the actual health outcomes of people living in polluted areas like next to freeways, examining things like incidence of lung cancer, heart disease, and lung function in kids. They found that for every 10 micrograms per cubic meter of PM 2.5 particles in outdoor air, it was like living with someone smoking an extra 5.5 cigarettes per day. So the worst parts of LA today was like living with someone who smoked 266 cigarettes. But we can do something about it. Wear a well-fitted mask outdoors and get a properly sized air purifier for indoors. Check my profile for a recommendation.